What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another Mongil Star Dive video. Guys, we have some news obviously in regards to some events that are going on, and everybody's rushing to get to end game, but there's many new players jumping on and wondering how their everyday adventure should look. So I'm going to do a full breakdown, guys, for you in terms of what you should be expecting every single day when you log in, the most important things you do, some things you might not be doing already and you should be doing, and other things along the way that will contribute to your success in this game, including your progression through story, which I will say this now, don't rush, guys. The game is fresh. A lot of you people are going to get burnt out if you do it too quick. Just enjoy for what it is, a fun adventure with a great story and fantastic characters. So let's go over everything you should be doing on a daily basis. Now, before I continue on with that though, let's talk about how to get yourself some free codes. Content creator program is going on, guys. 2 active codes currently I can give out. One is very limited, the other one is coming up. We're at 931 supporters, so thank you so much for your support. The way this works, guys, is I have to log in every day, and if you're a supporter, I will send you guys codes individually, manually, etc. through the system. And what you have to do is once the codes arrive to you, you won't have a notification. Just log in, check on this exact page, and go to the support tab and check out the coupon history. Right now, the 2 active codes are Starlight, I think it's times 60, and you get yourselves 2 stamina refresh jars so you guys can get some more keys and continue your farming. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what you should be doing every day, guys, when you log in, and the most important things you may not be doing and ways to progress through the game without too much of a struggle. So first off, you guys can see here, there is an adventure quest that you have to do on a daily basis, plus a gathering hub that you have to do on a basis. Now, this is super important, guys. I want you guys to really focus on this. This one's easy. Contribution, all you gotta simply do, guys, is just do your dailies. They're all here, and you'll get yourself some crystals, you get yourself some gold, some adventure, and as well as some starlights. Right now, this one here is a little bit more important. The gathering hub allows you guys to hunt those monsters, those pesky boss monsters, while getting yourselves 5 attempts to get starlight crystals. Now, in case you don't log in, right, you guys can read the bottom there, the reward will increase 1 time each day up to a maximum of 7 days in case you miss 7 days for some reason. However, the moment you turn in the first request, all of those multipliers will reset, so you get 7 times the rewards on the first one. It will not accumulate to all 5, so keep that in mind. It's just allowing you to catch up on 1 boss times 7, and then it's gone, so you're back to hunting it the same way. This is something very important to do because these are all monsters that will attribute to your link chain, and if you know anything about link chain, it's a very important thing because it allows you to get stronger monsters, plus ones that will allow you to do certain skills throughout the entire battle. So make sure, guys, you do farm this. My suggestion has always been farm the link chains that you were missing. That way you'll be able to get all of the monsters you need, and this will help you guys advance through the game a little bit better, a little bit quicker as well too. So this is an important thing you have to do. Speaking of link chains and monsters, guys, Naners, I can't express how important this is. Once you've completed all of your regular, your gathering hunts, doing all that stuff, time to go farming. This map is littered full of stuff. If you look over here, the entire world map here has a couple different things you can do. There's always going to be little side quests you can pick up. There's going to be different little things. To check the map, to see the side quests, you'll see a blue exclamation mark. If you don't see those, don't even worry about it. What everybody should be doing every single day is literally going through all of these maps and absorbing all of the monsters you can. This is critical for your combining, this is critical for your growth, and this is extremely critical for Nayers to level up. Now, what's the importance of Nayers? If you don't know, she is your monster tamer. She's the one that will give you guys the traits that you need. If, for example, the higher level you get, the higher chance you have of getting things like choice and prime traits for the monsters or monsterlings that you absorb. So this is so important, guys. If you guys are not doing this, you will fall behind and you will have the hardest time later on to get through this game a little bit quicker. Now, as you absorb monsters, just so you guys are aware, you guys can go to a few different tabs here. The combining tab allows you to combine certain monsters to get yourself specific traits that you're looking for or mutations. And then of course there's the mutation button over here just to make it a bit easier on yourself. You can just automatically combine the 2 units here, for example, in here, and get yourself an opportunity to get yourself a mutation you may never have. Like, look at this, 33% chance, boom, right there. We just got ourselves a mutation. We got an inklet, which is going to give us these following stats. Now, if you go back to combining, right, you'll see that what we just did is now officially in the list here, right there. There's the inklet, and this is how you get more monster combinations plus unlock additional monsters. So make sure, guys, you are doing this always. Do not stop doing this. This is super important. And don't forget, you can save traits with the premium salmon puree, which I believe you get from races. So this is something you should absolutely be doing. The entire map needs to be not fully completed, but try to get as much as you can of it done. This mini map is super easy to follow, and it's one of the easiest ways to get yourself a lot more EXP and a lot more material. Speaking of materials, something else everybody should be doing every day is crafting and cooking. Okay, so cooking, I cannot express how important cooking is, guys, in this game. Okay, cooking is going to make your life a lot easier for multiple reasons. Number one, it'll make the battles easier, right? Well, the moment you start cooking more food, all of these extra bonus stats are going to be applied to you for the duration of 30 days. Keeping in mind, at the same time, you can also auto feed if you have multiple pieces of the food. Okay, so you go in your bag. I'll show you guys how to do this because a lot of people don't know how cooking works. You go inside of your bag, your inventory right here, and then you go to cooking, and then you'll eat this meal, for example, right? Let's just use it. You can see it's on set on auto food for me. Every time this 30-minute duration is gone, I'll instantly eat another one without having to do it again. Now, there's various different kinds of food, and I want to go through this because it's very important for you guys to note. When you are out in the field collecting monsters, start collecting mining, start collecting things on the floors, such as plants and stuff, because you'll be able to also get yourself these materials right here that you need, right? So killing monsters is going to give you some cooking material right over here, defeating monsters, but then there's things like gathering, which is going to allow you to craft some of the better stuff. So look at this one, for example, right? If you're going on the hunt to start getting monster links, I cannot express to you guys how important this is. Eat some of this capture proficiency food, because the higher capture proficiency you have, the more you're going to absorb and the easier it is for naders to level up. And on top of that, not to mention, you're also getting defense stats, elemental weakness damage stats, plus crit damage stats. So you guys can see there's blue and purple, and I'm assuming there's gonna be other ones as well too. If you wanna see the full recipe, you actually can. They're all gonna be found within the game's menu. Okay, so this is very easy to do. Highly recommend, guys, get yourself cooking done as soon as you possibly can, and do it every single day. All of those materials are going to count. Of course, when you log in, outside of doing the regular story mode, farming the entire map, a couple other things you have to do. Don't forget to use your key on your paths and your conquests. Conquests, for example, are going to be the bosses that you fight, right? You're going to want to complete that in the conquest shop. You're going to be able to buy materials. You're going to be able to buy these chests, which allow you to summon these monsterlings that you're fighting. And at the rates here, you can see you can pull various different versions of these monsters all the way up to a prime version, which is going to give you the highest level. So this is super important, guys. So getting yourself as much conquest keys and buying these chests is going to make a massive difference. So for example, here I bought this one. Let's go into this and just open it, and you guys can see what now is going to be inside of this chest. So go back into your bag right here. We're going to unlock this, and hopefully we get a green. Usually not, it's been pretty low rate on that, but at least we got another monsterling which we can use with different traits. So very important to do that, guys. So make sure you are doing your conquest and of course going through your paths. Now, while this event is going on, it's important to also note a couple different things. To get more keys, get your friends maxed out. Yes, I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to add you. I will go through my friend list, guys, and see who has not logged in the last few hours or the lowest hours. I'm trying to give 24 hours before I remove. There are many people on the friend list that are asking. There's more even asking on Discord. So don't forget to join the Discord as well, and we'll definitely try to make room. I hope they expand that a little further. So once you're going through this, guys, also another thing, don't forget to clear your paths. If you are looking for additional starlights, completing these the first time around will give you more. Just make sure you do that and get yourself as many of these clears as you can. You guys can see I'm trying to do currently a couple of my new ones myself, but also don't forget to focus on your characters. Your main characters are going to matter, so push that as much as you possibly can. Now, right now for keys, there's a couple different things you can do. There's an event obviously going on called the Made Clover event. If you are going to fight and use, if you've done all of this and you've like completed the story and you've done your farming, focus on this event. There's 23 days left though, so there's a lot more to still do in this event where you guys can get all of these tokens. Once you've cleared the event out, then you don't have to worry too much more, because you guys can see here there's a shop. Once you've cleared the shop completely out, then you can stop focusing on this, but there's a lot of really good material here that you can purchase for a very cheap cost of just using keys, and this will allow you guys to get more things through that. Now, outside of that, guys, focusing on characters is super important, of course, because you want to make sure your characters are leveled and ready to go. I'm right now, as the game sits, I'm right now working on an element of each one, right? I'm trying to get everyone unlocked, I'm trying to get my teams built up for different elements. Mono elements make such a big difference. I've said this numerous times that you have to kind of work on mono elements. So all my paths that I'm focusing on is just breaking characters, making the proper elements, and moving on. And while you're on the field, always check out the mini map of what you have left, right? For example, like on this one, let me go back here on this mini map, right? If you click on it, you'll see I have 3 out of 4 treasures, and then this is something I need to go back and complete. Right over here, I've got 6 out of 6 treasures in 1 Oz puzzle. Always do the Oz puzzles. And this one over here, I got 4 out of 4, and you can do this to every single world map. It's super important, guys, to go in there, because especially when you're playing as a brand new player or somebody who's just playing around, these treasure chests are going to give you a lot of currencies. So once you've done, you know, killing all the monsters, collecting and doing all your leveling, go back around and try to find all the treasures. And once you've completed that, you move on. That's pretty much it. So that's going to be your daily activities, guys. A lot of the grind is going to come from leveling naners, especially when you're trying to get better monster levels and monsterlings. These are going to be the critical ways to move ahead. But again, at the end of the day, there is no rush. There's no PvP. There's no competition here. You do it at your own pace, guys. So please just do me a favor before all of these guides. Just to make sure you're enjoying the game. If any of these guides ruin the experience for you, that's when you should stop listening and focus on guides that will help you enjoy the game more, then help you rush the game and beat it quicker. Because at the end of the day, we still have 3 weeks to the next patch, and you're going to be twiddling your thumbs or just grinding nonstop, which may burn you out. And that's the last thing in a gacha you want to do, guys. Many people quit early because the honeymoon phase is not enough to hold them. There's not enough content, and they rush through, and then they forget the whole point of the game is to just enjoy. So that's the last thing I want to say, is just please enjoy the game. It's been a blast so far. I love making content for you guys. So if you are enjoying the content, please do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe, and make sure you put those notifications on, and go support your boy so I can continue giving you guys codes. All right, thank you so much for watching. If I missed anything, please add it into the actual comment section for me, and I hope you guys are enjoying your day. Before we leave, let's go do some summons real quick. I'm hoping to get a couple more characters under my belt, and right now I am not summoning for Aster. I'm going to be saving for the next character. Right now I do have a fairly decent setup. I am hoping for Gabby next, but let's see what happens with this summon. Hopefully I get some streamer luck here, and we get a purple. Can we get a fake out? Can we get a fake out? I would love to see a fake out happen right about now. Brutal purple for sure. Dang, bro. Just the one. We're going to go ahead and skip. See what we get at the end of this. I wanted an earth character. I got Daisy instead. Not exactly what I wanted, but hey, we'll take those dupes as they come. And don't forget, guys, you guys can buy more of this stuff in the shop using your tokens, and also clear out the event to get more. So speaking of which, check this out. So this is what we'll do. We want to do one more summon. Let's do one more. It'll be more fun this way, right? We go into the event section. I'm just going to quickly do another event stage right here. We'll just clear this one a couple times. Right here, we'll do 6 one, and then we'll get these tokens. Bam. I should be able to go back now. Hopefully I've completed another mission. I have. Get more of these. I got 20 and 1,000. That's perfect. And this will allow me to buy, I believe, 1 more of these, which means I just got to go find 1 more summon, and then I'm ready to rock and roll. Or what I can do is just use my stones and just do 1 more summon. Let's just do 1 more summon and see what happens, guys. We'll do 1 more here. We'll use 160. Sure. Don't do that, by the way. I could have found a chest, but I'm doing this for the video. No luck. Just no luck at all. That's brutal. That's brutal. Well, there it is, folks. My luck of absolute garbage continues. This account is cursed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.